Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarottea, okay, over here on the Dark Feminine side. Shout out to each one of the members. Thank you so much for your membership, okay? We are over here as building as we always are. If you are looking for a personal reading from me, dftarottea@gmail.com. Our readings are $44.44, okay? Please allow a 24-hour to 48-hour turnaround on those readings, y'all, okay? Also, if you have a little tea you just want to share, dfteabox@gmail.com, okay? I get to those as quickly as I can, but believe me, I always get to them. We're about to get into something today. I want to talk about the dark feminine winner. The dark feminine winner gets a lot of haters, okay? We're talking about somebody that is a queen, okay? But somebody's calling them an underdog, okay? We're talking about the rebel, the one who is living authentically, the one who is living by their own rules, so to speak, marching to the beat of your own drummer, all those types of teas, okay? This is a feminine that is often associated with the dark feminine. She is going to be seen as disorderly, or she's going to be seen as the rebel, or she's going to be just labeled a bitch, a witch, or, you know, you do too much. We done heard it all. We all know what time it is. That's why we in this group powwowing on it. And so I want to give y'all a few examples before we get into this read, okay? We're talking about starting your own business at a time where the people around you said it wouldn't work, okay? We're talking about dating the dark masculine that everyone says, oh, you know, that's not the right match for you. We see you with Russell Wilson. Why are you over there talking to 50 Cent? Okay? We're talking about hey, you don't have enough money to take that trip. You know, you need to cool out and just go on and go one town over in your car. Okay, we're talking about, you know, I don't see you getting a return on investment. Okay, your ROI is going to be shit if you go over there. And then we see you coming back with that return of investment 3 times over. We see you coming back from that trip with brand new business contacts. We see you got with that dark masculine, and now you have this huge family, and that person is still sitting over there with somebody that looked like Poindexter but turned out to be on their Bobby Brown. Okay, and then we have somebody over here that said you started a side business that turned into the main business while the people around you were afraid. And understand, a lot of hatred comes towards women who walk in those spaces. So all of a sudden, people are disappearing. All of a sudden, people are trying to force you to pay attention to them so they can pull you away from your interests. But I need y'all to see the places where it shows up, because the dark feminine walks in an authority that a lot of people just not ready for. Okay, because you're doing it your way. Okay, and whenever you're doing it your way, you got your own way of dressing or your own way of being. Okay, that's when you start to see a lot of people's fangs come out. Okay, so we're about to look into that, because what we got going on today, the dark feminine, you know, we're coming into a great season for the dark feminine. We have talked about that a bit already, and you got a lot of people, they already upset. Okay, we're gonna look into that. First of all, this dark feminine energy, spirit, we are looking to see what is this, what is it giving? Okay, because somebody is mad, somebody is hating. Okay, we're seeing the Justice card energy coming through. We see the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we see Judgment. Okay, what? Y'all know we got to ring them bells when the Judgment card comes through here. Okay, we see that Judgment card energy. And we see the Empress, baby. We have us a very divine dark feminine here on the board. We got somebody that understands how to stand in their truth, stand in their justice, stand in their authenticity. This is somebody that can change the flavor of the room or change the flavor of what's going on. Pause right here, because I'm getting something. Some of y'all are having issues with the people around you because you're simply following your own flow. Justice and the Wheel of Fortune. You know, I'm in my own authority and I'm going to do it the way that I want to do it. Okay, this is disruptive because you've got people around you that are saying, I'm just going to do what everybody else is doing, and why won't you do it too? Okay, so we see the Judgment card and the Empress card. Okay, you're standing in your own judgment. You know who you are. You also have a divine ear and a divine energy. You're able to hear and see what is for you and what is not. You're not somebody that is lost and doesn't understand the voice of the divine. Okay, you have no problem hearing what you need to hear and how to move forward. This is how you're able to manifest. Somebody is manifesting strictly based in their claircognizance, baby. You're manifesting on what you hear in the spirit realm. You're not waiting to see what the latest celebrity is going to wear so you can decide what you want to wear. You're not waiting for somebody to tell you, oh, you know, my mother likes him for me, so that's who I'm going to be with. You're not waiting for any of that. You don't care what they say. You're doing you, baby. You listen to your spirit guides. What did I say? Okay, you're out there listening to your spirit guides. That's the only person you're trying to hear from. Okay, a lot of Pluto energy you draw from your own experiences, and for this reason, Pluto energy, dark feminine energy, you are able to transform the room. You are able to represent evolution, okay? You are in your friend group or family. You are the possibility, okay? Everybody was saying working at the post office is it until they saw you. And now you're doing something that's totally different. And they're like, well, you know, if she was able to create this lane for herself, what does that mean about those of us that just said, well, you know something? Auntie worked at the post office, so we're all going to work at the post office, okay? When they see somebody in the family said, no, that's not for me. That's not what I'm going to do. Okay, so now you have a lot of people in your family, they're conflicted and confused, okay? And you're catching the backlash of that because they like, well, how, wait, what? How did she manage to get out there and create this or that lane for herself? Because you were listening to your spirit guides. You wasn't just sitting around listening to what was going on in the earth realm. You wasn't just listening to what was going on the radio, okay? You was able to carve out your own lane. So because you was able to carve out your own lane, now you got some people in the background, believe it or not, whether you realize it or not, they're upset and they're begrudging you some of your success. And I already know. That's why I knew when it was time to do this reading, I said, I already know what time it is because it's very confusing, okay? When you feel like you've stepped into your moment and you expect the people around you to be like, this is great, I'm so happy for you. And they're not, okay? They're not happy for you because you don't understand why they wouldn't be. You know, they saw what I went through. How could they not be happy for me? They're not happy for you because they don't understand how you did it. They had already counted you out because you wasn't doing it the way that it's supposed to be done. Okay, they have a version, a copycat version in their mind of the way it's supposed to be done. And you didn't do it that way. So the respect is not there. They just sitting back waiting to be able to say, see, you should have did it like this. Okay, they just been waiting to say, see, I told you so. When that moment does not come, that's when shit gets real. That's when you really find out who people are. Okay, when they find out, hey, wait a minute, you made that work? Wait a minute, I decided to do the 9 to 5. How you making more money than me knitting? How you making more money than me and you decided to go into that particular path? Oh, wait, but I did it this way. How is it that you know, and that's when it starts. I married the person that the family saw for me to marry, and now I'm divorced, and you still over here with, you know, Joaquin, and y'all still making it happen, okay? They begrudge you that because they feel like you didn't do it the way that it was supposed to be done. So they're begrudging you that, okay? And this energy comes around, y'all. What it does is it means you a legend. I tell people all the time, baby, talk about me. If you want to talk about me, make sure you say I'm a legend, though. Make sure you said I'm doing it how I'm going to do it, okay? And so keep in mind, a lot of these people are going to try to gaslight you because what they're going to say, I'm preparing y'all because remember, we got an awakening coming through us. We are doing some ascending the dark feminine in the year of 2024. So y'all get ready. What they're going to say, listen, the love and gaslight energy, y'all see it, okay? This is what they're going to say. They're going to say, I'm only discouraging you from making that investment because I care about you. Gaslighting. The truth is they don't understand it. They don't have the vision to do it. And so you shouldn't have it either. Okay? But they're going to tell you, I'm only telling you not to take that trip and to save because I care. Okay? Y'all got to be careful of people that don't see the vision because when they don't have a third eye, they're not going to see it. Why would they see it? Okay? So when they don't have a third eye, they're not going to see it. Okay? And they're going to begrudge you the wealth that comes from you making these independent decisions because it takes a lot of bravery and a lot of assertiveness and a lot of aggression to make independent decisions in a time such as the one we are in now, where you have a lot of people that are just simply following the trends. Okay? Did I forget to ring the bell for y'all again? Okay? When I started off in the intro, I'm sorry. So, You have a lot of people that are following the trends, okay? And they don't want to see anybody out there hitting a legend status, hitting a billionaire status, hitting any of this, following their own path, okay? Some of y'all also realize, and we keep getting this energy, y'all, so I'm just going to keep enforcing it. The dark feminine is supposed to be dressed, okay? We keep getting this fashion witch energy. We got it in the makeover reading. We keep getting a lot about glam. I don't know what, listen, you know, I go into these dark feminine readings and we're getting a lot about glam, about glamming it up. Don't shoot the messenger. We're getting a lot of that, okay? And as you're coming into this, okay, I'm hearing it. The reason that we're getting that is because you want to signal to people where you fit in so they'll know who's who. I'm doing me. It's like a really, this fashion and glam message is about independence, okay? It's about putting that out into the universe. This is who I am, okay? This is who I am. This is what I'm all about. I am this, you know, I'm not necessarily doing what they do. I'm doing me. And a great way I'm getting from spirit to do that, to differentiate yourself, is fashion, glam. I mean, I'm sure there are lots of ways, but you know, this is what's coming to us. Okay. Speak your mind, say what you have to say as well. Okay. These are all of the things, that you begin to see pushback from people for. Okay, this is the point in the story where you start to see that there's some level of jealousy that is creeping in. Okay, you know, you're standing in your own light. You're walking like you're in your own light. You're speaking like you want to speak. You're dressing like you want to dress. And then this is where the gaslighting and stuff comes in. That there's also you generate money when you're most authentically in your own energy. We see that here with billionaire. This is where I'm just telling you this. I had a friend like that when I was coming along. They used to just tell, we still laugh about it. They used to say the most negative, ignorant shit. And she would say it to you as in, I'm just telling you this because I'm your friend. And it was always some bullshit. Okay? So beware. Okay, that's the energy. I haven't thought about that girl in years, but that's the energy that just came through. Okay, there's people that they're telling you they think you need to hear it for your own good. Don't listen to that. Okay, do not be poisoned by the fears of others. We want to look and see what is coming to the dark feminine. Okay, something is coming in your love life. I just keep hearing love life, love life, love life for 2024 into June to August of 2025. There's something coming to your love life that does, in a sense, generate a certain amount of hateration in the dancery. Okay, somebody. This is the point where y'all. I'm literally seeing. Do y'all know how in the cartoons where there's a dark room, but they show you that the characters are awake by only showing you the eyes blinking through the dark? I'm seeing a whole room of that, okay? Some of y'all think nobody is paying any attention to you. Some of y'all think nobody notices what you got going on. Baby, they looking, okay? They're looking. Some of y'all are also keeping things under wraps. You're not really telling anybody what you're working on. Maybe you're working on your body, your money, your relationship, your new business, getting the kids together, whatever. You think nobody is paying attention. They are paying attention. And you also think nobody notices that you're woodshedding. Yes, they do. There's going to be a lot of people that try to act as disruptors. They keep calling you, and then they say, you never call me back. And they try to create drama. Well, you can't call them back because you're working with getting your kids together so they can get into that magnet school next year. You can't call them back because you're working on your diet situation. You're in there stretching. You're doing yoga. You're reading about yoga. You're reading your spiritual books. You don't have time to sit up and play games with them because you're trying to figure out how to get that business off the ground, and you're networking. You're calling around trying to figure out where you can get you a space to set up in a spa so you can get that nail business going. You don't have time for it. Okay, so you're going to start seeing people that have an issue. Okay, they're wondering what's going on with you. Okay, they don't know you're back in school. They don't know. It's not their business. Okay, but somebody got something. You got something coming in your love life, and we see them peering up over the couch. Okay, trying to figure out what's going on with that. Something very transformative. See, the dark feminine is being called to be very much in pioneering energy. So you're going to see yourself doing a lot of things that nobody around you is doing. You're going to be the one to, like, this is how it can be done. Okay. Okay. Courthouse. Somebody's going to the courthouse with their soulmate. Elope. Okay, some of y'all gonna wild out with somebody and elope, and it's gonna blow everybody's fucking mind. I'm getting this energy, y'all. It's like an overnight, you know, we wasn't together, now we together. Some of y'all is gonna be like that. It's gonna be we wasn't, now we are. Some of y'all is gonna be an actual, like, we're just gonna go down to the courthouse and we're gonna make something happen. Also, some of y'all are gonna get into spiritual contracts, and I got so much stuff that Spirit is giving me, y'all. I do see some spiritual contracts that are going to happen between the dark feminine and the dark masculine. And I'm going to get into that, not in this video, but okay. This could be the one. People are going to see this. They see it coming. They see what's going on. Okay. Somebody thought you was still stuck on your ex. That's why they heard. We see release your ex. They like, wait a minute. I was under the impression she was still stuck on Antonio. Oh, baby, Antonio was yesterday's news. I'm over here married to Vince now. Okay, and this is going to be where they see you stepping into your sovereign authority, and this is where they get threatened because for a woman, a feminine energy, stepping into your sovereign authority means I didn't consult nobody. Some of your friends still think you're the type of person that will consult them. You would have come to them, you would have sat down, and you would have said, girl, how you feeling about Vince? You didn't do any of that. Why would I do that? When you found out about Vince, is because you saw me in the little wedding gown in the picture on social media. And you said, wait, what? I thought she was home last night. When did she go to Vegas? Okay. A lot of people are going to get those types of shocks. And I'm going to tell you why they're shocked. They're shocked because they didn't know your character to begin with. I'm telling you, the divine dark feminines are being called to pioneer a lot of spaces. Okay. To be the ones that go out there and show everybody like this is what's possible. Okay, when you don't sit up and follow all the rules, this is what's possible. Okay, I'm going to cross whatever lines I want to cross. This is what's possible. Okay, I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. Beyonce, I saw the earlier today, is now at the #1 on the R&B charts and the country charts. First woman to do it. It's possible. Okay, that's when the hating comes in. When they say they're mad. Don't be mad. You didn't have the vision. You didn't have the courage. You have to be willing to put your ass on the line to accomplish certain things and pioneer certain spaces. And that's where the dark feminine shines. Okay. Galactic. What? Galactic. Okay. This is where the dark feminine goes universal. Okay. Is when it's like, hey, it's time for me to put myself out there, and somebody has done that. Okay, you went ahead and made an out of this world decision with a masculine. Y'all see that night energy. Okay, now that y'all are lovers, y'all leaving a lot of people lost and confused. Okay, a lot of people thought this couldn't work. A lot of people are talking about you had a bad relationship 18 years ago, and they still like, well, you remember when you was with Warren, you don't even really know how. So a lot of, I'm telling y'all this, and the reason this reading came to me and it resonated with me, like I said, yes, I have to read that, is because when you're walking in a lot of power as a woman, nobody's going to tell you that the real reason the hatred is coming towards you is because you're powerful and because you have a level of beauty or inner courage that they find intimidating. They're not going to tell you that. So here you are now at the top of the pile. You're married to who you want to be married to, or in relationship with that person, or making that money, or in that business, and nobody is saying to you, hey, I'm really proud of you. No, they're not going to. Because when they see you moving in a motion that goes against the grain and it works, and there's somebody that was told maybe from childhood or something that the only way to be a success is like 1, 2, and 3, and then somebody becomes a success going 6, 5, 4. Oh, well, they're afraid of you now. Okay, there's an intimidation factor, and that's where this type of energy comes in. And now people are hostile. People that you were like, oh, this is my best friend. No, they're in a hostile energy now. They're in a hostile space. Okay, they're going to label you as a troublemaker. Okay, because you out here doing things, that they didn't have the balls to do. So now they're going to start labeling you a disturbance, disruptive. You're not doing it right. You shouldn't have married that person. That was stupid. All of that comes with, I'm too afraid to do that. I got a love of my life too, but I don't think my aunts would have approved of him. So I'm just going to get that. That's how it happens. Okay. People are doing things because of Could have been a religious upbringing. It could have just been strict parenting. It could just be they, them personal selves have no imagination. Okay, I've had friends that they're still living for a character on a TV show. They still want to be seen as Lisa Turtle or somebody. And so, you know, that's what's governing their adult life. So you just never know. Okay, but you got to be ready because they're about to come out the woodwork because they confused. Y'all see these dogs sitting here, Fang, Spike, Brute. Okay, they all on this card. Trying to figure out, they looking like, what the hell happened here? Okay? How's she over there winning like that? That's not supposed to work. No, it wasn't supposed to work for you. Your determination is going to create a lot of creative achievement for you. Okay? Creative achievement. Really catch that. Okay? Because remember, as I always say, womb energy starts in the dark. At first, there was darkness. Okay? So the dark feminine is the master mistress. Okay? As I said, master mistress of creation. Okay, create your own role, create your own path, create your own way. We got to stop. Nobody's supposed to be sitting around waiting for somebody to tell them which way to go. Okay, Mother Earth energy. What did I just say? The womb energy in the dark feminine is out of this world. Okay, look around. You're gonna see it around you. Some of y'all are also, this is just coming to me, very gifted with plants, and y'all don't have none. This probably also apply to me. I got a couple of plants and they do very well. Shout out to my plants. Some of y'all, you have a green thumb. Get you some plants because I'm going to tell you something. These plants are going to become a representation of your intrinsic spiritual wealth. When people come into your home and you got a wall full of beautiful plants, it is going to represent your wealth. It's going to represent how brilliant you are at being Mother Earth, being a creatrix, okay? You want to have those in your home because they're going to stand in testament to you and what you can do. Okay, we see this seahorse energy, family matters. Okay, a lot of y'all, it might be family that's coming with the hate. Don't pay that any attention because it'll be your own individual family that grows from what you know and what you've learned. Okay, be strong and take heart, all you hope in the Lord. Psalm 31:24. Okay, how much better could I say it? Beware of the rats. Somebody is working against you behind your back. Yeah, because they smell it. They smell this authenticity you're walking into. They smell the confidence. They smell the success. They don't understand it. They don't support it because they don't understand how you achieved it. They don't understand that. Oh no, you shouldn't have been able to start a business at that age. Okay? I'm hearing age, y'all. You shouldn't be able to still have that kind of body at your age. I'm hearing age, y'all. Somebody out there. This is for you. What you mean you having a new baby at your age? What you mean they hired you for that at your age? Huh? Somebody out there, baby, we got some older divine feminines that's about to tear this shit up. Okay? And it's going to be some dark feminines. Okay? It's about to tear this shit up and tear this shit down. And they're not ready. It's going to be a lot. I'm telling you. And it's crazy because I see so many of y'all have stood under these types of attacks before and you just didn't have a clue because you thought like, why would they be hating on me? Because you showing them that it's possible. See, they accept it. Just being that housewife in that bad marriage or whatever they may have accepted because they thought this is how it is. You said, no, I don't have to be like that. It can go this way. You know, I can have this type of family. I can mate with this type of person. Okay? Also, this is why age is coming up, I'm just getting. Because a lot of y'all had the patience to trust the Most High, to trust your deities, to trust them to get you there, to trust your ancestors to get you there. Some of y'all had elders that had the wisdom to tell you, nah, wait. Don't accept that. You wait. Don't give up just yet. You wait. Now, you keep trying. Okay, somebody had an elder right here in the earth realm that was giving them that was saying, you wait. Don't take no for an answer just yet. Wait. Okay? Somebody was giving you that energy and you ate that energy up and it's showing now in your life and who you are today. Okay? You remained positive even in the face of adversity. You remained positive when those people around you who may have been taking a traditional route or a divine feminine route or even a karmic feminine route, you know how they act. Okay? They out here sideways. Looked at you and said, it'll never work. Okay? Some of y'all wanted to go into the creative arts. I don't know why I'm hearing somebody wanted to be a comedian. Somebody wanted to be a writer. Okay? And people telling you writers don't make money. Okay? You can't make any money with that particular talent. Nobody's going to care. Okay? Nobody thinks you're going to think you that funny. You've had that. Go down there and get a corporate job. Okay? You're not going to make money doing that. But do not listen to that. Your gift will make room for you one way or the other. Okay? That's the way that works. I have a master's in business. Okay? My goal was to go into psychology. Okay? But I had those admissions counselors that said, nobody, that field is dying, that you're not going to make any money doing that. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear all that psychobabble. Spirit took me into tarot. Okay? 8 years ago. And all of those gifts came full circle. And now I have made it a business. So you watch how, well, I've been making it a business for the last 8 years. But you watch how, okay, in spite of any corporate opportunities I've had and all of these different types of things, I still landed in a dark feminine space, okay, where I was able to do those very things that people that were not in a space to see that transformation is coming, y'all. Things are about to change. In the future, things are going to move a little differently. They weren't given that dream. They weren't given that space. So they couldn't see it. They could only see, this is traditional, this was going on today, okay? And it happens in high schools, it happens in colleges all the time. We all know. They discourage you, and then they tell you that you can only do this or that or this and that. And they especially do it to the creative forces, okay? They especially do it to the dark feminine, the dark divine. And then they get upset when they see you flourish in it. They're upset when they see a sculptor is living off being a sculptor and he's getting $1 million a sculpture. Okay, well, you gave up that class. Your father told you that it would be more practical to do, what's the thing they used to put all the boys in back in the day in school? The class that they had them doing something with wood. Okay, you were supposed to be in there learning how to build stuff. Okay, I don't even remember what it was. I didn't go to a vocational high school. But I remember, they was putting them in some shit. Okay, they had them in wood. Somebody put it in the comments. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, because they could not imagine that it could be more. Okay, and then we could go into the socioeconomic aspect of it, which is that, if you were born, even middle class, they just assume they should groom you to be a worker. But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. Okay, the bottom line is you remained positive, okay, when nobody else saw the vision. Okay, so it's time for you to detox some of your friendships, okay? Can't get no realer than that. The card just came out. It is time for you to detox some of your friendships because people don't believe it. It's time for you to ask some of these people, girl, cut these people off. Get your axe out and tear these people off. Get your Paul Bunyan on, because nobody got time. Let me tell you something. Just at the moment, y'all, this card is so powerful. We gotta get into this. Just at the moment, I'm promising you this, and this is coming in 2024. Thank you, Spirit. And the cycle opened up in October of 2023. Okay, Spirit. Just at the very moment that the people in your life that don't have the vision, that's going to be the dark masculine, the dark feminine, just at the moment that they decided that, I don't know, he just not going to get it right. She just not... Just at the moment that they start passing judgment, that's the moment that all the shit comes in for you. Your life is going to start having all types of gifts. Exes calling back, new people calling, the job calling, the other job calling, your own business kick. It's going to all come to pass. Just at the moment that they all say she's dead at last. Y'all see this woman is sitting here in her coffin and everybody is rejoicing. This man is over here going off. You're going to have some people saying, you didn't even have to fail. All you had to do was do what I said you should have did. That's the moment, baby. That's the moment where all of the transformation shows up. That's where they all going to see, oh, this is different. I'm doing something different. I'm finna get it my way. I'm finna do this in a way where y'all gonna say, huh? Because that's what the dark feminine rising is about. Okay, that's what it's about. It's a rise of those that say I'm doing it. It can be different. It can be better. It can be creative. Okay, and all those people that didn't believe in that couldn't see that, well, these coins going to be for you, sister. Y'all see the coins? Money will be coming to you. I can't make it up. Okay? Money getting made around here. Okay? The money is coming to you. Some people got to have it. Some people really need it. Okay? And you're not going to be one of the ones that just need it. Okay? Because it's coming to find you. And it's going to be because you stayed to your spirituality. You stayed to your creative vision. You stayed close to your family. You didn't give up on the people that you love. You believed that you could see beauty and positivity in places where other people were just too damn blind. Okay? They did not have the sixth sense to see what you saw. So they don't get to eat at the table that you get to eat at. And remember that. Okay? When they start the hating, remember that. They just mad because they can't eat at their table. No, you can't eat at this table because to eat at this table, you had to be brave. You had to be courageous. You had to work at night when nobody else was working. You had to be willing to go sleepless. You had to be willing to be made fun of. You had to be willing to be the one that's different. You had to be the one that had the formula that nobody else had. You had to be the one that was willing to wear what nobody else was willing to wear. You had to be the one that was willing to take a risk. You had to be the one that was willing to invest the money. You had to be the one that was willing to get fronted off. You had to be the one that was willing to explore something different. You had to be the one that was willing to get played. They didn't have that. They didn't believe. They didn't have it. They weren't willing to go up to the top of the hill and risk falling off. This here reckoning, okay, that is coming to them, this awakening, this ascension that is coming to the dark feminine, it is what comes to the brave. It wouldn't come to nobody else. What we're giving it to you for? You didn't walk up all of the 150 flights of steps not knowing whether it was some shit up there or not. Unless you was willing to do that. Sit your ass down there where it's safe, okay? Unique blessings come to those that are willing to take the unique journey. Okay? Unless you look at Beyonce, okay? I'm just going back to her. I don't know why, because Beyonce, that's a whole other conversation, but she keep coming through these readings. Unless somebody was willing to be the black woman who got humiliated trying to do a country song, and go up in flames, they don't deserve to be number one on the R&B and the country charts because you wasn't willing to humiliate yourself. Unless you was willing to be the one that went up there and tried it and it failed. Okay? Unless you was really brave enough to face that, who you hating on? Who you hating on? You didn't get that because you was scared to get that. Okay, you got what you was willing to get. This is all about where you spent your energy. Y'all see it, energy medicine. This is all about where you were willing to spend your energy. You was willing to spend your energy this way. They was afraid. What you want me to do? You was scared. Okay? How can I help you? You was afraid. You didn't have that spirit guide that was giving you the tea. Some of y'all are y'all ancestors' wildest dreams. I hate to be that cliche, but some of y'all, that is why you're about to walk into a unique blessing. Because you have the opportunity to get the blessing now, and your ancestors are saying, man, when I was here, I couldn't have got it. I'm finna push my daughter into that. I'm finna push my niece into that. Okay? Administration, okay? Many of y'all have the gift of governments, and you're about to start governing projects spiritually. You're going to govern things, and you're going to govern things in your actual physical life with your hands. You're about to go up into management, whether that is in the home or outside of the home. This is a divine administration is what we're talking about, okay? And it is because you were willing to stand on your own. Some of y'all left a relationship and been standing on your own with your kids. Some people weren't willing to do that. And that's the thing. All of the haters, these are the people that you wasn't going to try this no way. Okay? This is what comes when you were willing to get with your spirit animal, okay? And say, I'm going to actually try to do that. I'm going to actually try to be the golden goose, okay? Clairaudience, okay? You were receiving those messages. You were hearing what you needed to hear. And so now you're about to walk into this miracle season. Cover yourself and protect yourself from the people that are really, they're jealous. And they feel like failures because they did not take their moment. They could have. Okay? They could have. They could have done it. They didn't. They didn't have the courage. These people believed that whatever they were taught, that's the only way that it could be. Okay? So when this witch hunt energy starts, as people see you getting this unique blessing, this unique opportunity, this unique gift, being able to bless others in a unique way. When they see this divine energy over you, they see the anointing over you that is strictly from you being willing to gamble and take chances and say, hey, I'm going to follow the promises of the Most High. I'm going to follow the promises of God. I'm going to go where I feel Oshun has led me to go. I'm going to go where I feel St. Peter told, whatever, you know, your ascended master choice is, okay? You were willing to follow that. Tell me why you mad, son. You understand? It happens all the time. You look at writers. It happens for writers all the time. I mean, unless people were willing to, you know, quit their job, go broke to try to make their book sell. Why you mad? Why you jealous? You didn't want to do it. You felt safe working in the shoe department. Why you mad? Okay? You wasn't willing to leave that particular church and go on a pilgrimage and travel around or go see those other churches. Okay? So why you mad? Why you mad when you see this person has found a new spiritual walk? What you upset about? Okay? So that is a message to the dark feminine. Okay? Remember, the dark feminine stands in, the dark feminine is going to alchemize it. The dark feminine is going to transform it. Okay, the dark feminine is going to be the lightning rod to it. That's where the dark feminine fits in. This is the point where creation happens, okay? That's where the dark feminine fits in. And I'm telling y'all, I'm just saying this to say, make sure that you prepare yourself for the envy and the jealousy, because they don't understand how you got there, okay? They just don't. Why did I just open my Bible on this, y'all? And this is so not what I was looking for. I was actually looking for the beginning of Genesis. I'm going to read this whole thing just because I opened my Bible on it. Thank you, Spirit. Fertility and beyond. Okay? This is a woman's study Bible. Okay? So this is why we got, you know, we have these type of notes in it. And it's pink, y'all. I love me a good pink Bible. Been getting pink Bibles since I was 7 or 8 years old. Yes, I was. Menopause. The cessation of a woman's monthly periods announces the retirement of her ovaries from active duty and thus the end of her childbearing years. Aging and physical changes occurring after menopause are sometimes considered a negative issue. Indeed, there can be an unpleasant physical repercussion. Yet God made clear that there is a season for all things, Ecclesiastes 3:1-12. Events take place on heaven's timeline, but God encourages us to focus on today, to honor the wisdom that comes with aging, Job 12:12, and to serve him in our own lifetime by doing good, Ecclesiastes 3:12. 3 postmenopausal women stand out as key figures in the Bible. Naomi, who thought herself too old to be of any use in Ruth's life, Ruth 1:12, was essential in the courtship of Ruth and Boaz and contributed to the rearing of their son Obed, Ruth 4:16-17. Both Sarah and Elizabeth in their old age conceived and bore sons who played important roles in the kingdom. Genesis 8:10-11, Luke 1:36. Each of these wise and godly women was instrumental in the familial lineage or events surrounding the birth of Jesus Christ. Besides biblical encouragement, postmenopausal women also have medical help available. Enjoying of postmenopausal years in healthy activity is often a matter of personal choice and planning. The uncomfortable physical symptoms of menopause can often be avoided or minimized by working with a physician. God never meant for your value to be determined by age or constrained by hormone levels. Remember, God can use you at any age if your heart is faithful to him. Y'all, I had no idea we was going to open on that. I was looking for womb energy, though, and I was going to the beginning of Genesis. Do y'all see this? This why they mad. They're mad because Sarah was supposed to be completed. She's supposed to be done. Okay? She's supposed to be out of there. Okay? They felt good. They felt like she was dead. Y'all saw the card come through. They felt like they was going to be able to sing over her dead body, that she would never get to be get an opportunity to be in maternal energy. Sarah and Elizabeth and Naomi and Ruth and everybody, okay? Everybody thought these are people. Let me tell you something. These is the bitches that people called washed up, okay? I'm just going to take it to the hood. I'm going to take it to the hood for y'all so y'all can hear me good and clear. This is when people say, girl, have you seen Sarah lately? That bitch washed up. And they said it with a little chuckle, like they glad. That bitch is washed up. And God said, no. Who washed up? I'm telling you, this is all, it all fits into the reading that we just did. I'm telling you, you got people out there you don't know. They thought you made a left turn and you just made the best turn. And they're sitting back there and they're upset because the favor of God, y'all saw what God said, this is what I do. And for those that took a chance on God, you took a chance on heavenly knowledge. You took a chance on following intuition. You took a chance on following ancestral knowledge. You took a chance on following your elders' advice. When that chance pay off, what they left behind, women, archaeology, and the Bible. They thought they left you behind. They always think they leave that kind of woman behind. That kind of woman is a trendsetter. Baby, they're still talking in this book about Ruth and Sarah. Okay? And Naomi. Because it's what they tell you, Jesus Christ don't get here without them. Oh. Y'all. I said the Messiah don't get here without the oh. Let's talk about Tupac Shakur for a brief moment. Let's talk about his mother, Afeni Shakur. If anybody knows Afeni's backstory, Afeni was a Black Panther, okay? Delivered her baby in prison for some Black Panther-related criminal issues that they were having to face at that time. Of course, you know, they criminalized freedom fighters. That's a whole nother conversation, okay? And so we see Afeni have this child in prison, okay? And then we see Pac come along, okay? And despite a lot of youthful mistakes, we see him become one of the greatest artists, one of the greatest poets, one that is spoken of as one of the main architects of what hip-hop, well, you know, hip-hop is dead if you ask me. Now it's just rap, okay? You got a bunch of kids out here talking shit to get money, okay? But back when you did have people like Pac that were real storytellers, we saw him come through here like a griot, okay? His mother, freedom fighter. That's the vessel that he came through. People are always going to speak of her. She had him. Pac has spoken openly. His mother went through periods of drug addiction. Okay? He says she was still a queen to him. I need y'all to get that. People that are calling you, oh, that they done. Done? Done? That's because they didn't listen to God. They didn't listen to God. They didn't follow the call. They didn't follow their path. They followed whatever they were told. Okay, they didn't use their sixth sense, their third eye to get through life. They didn't even use God to get through life. Say, God, where do you want me to go? Who do you want me to be? They didn't do that. They did not do that. Okay? They just didn't. They just didn't. Okay? It didn't happen. I gotta keep stressing it. It did not occur. Okay? It just did not occur. In the beginning, okay, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth, we're talking about the womb now. We in Genesis 1 and 2. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. The Spirit of God is with the womb energy. The Spirit of God is with the dark feminine. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. Okay, God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day. Let me tell you something, baby. That darkness was first, and it was from that darkness that all things were created in the eyes of, in the words of God. Okay? That is the beginning. I can't make it up. So don't let them tell you. Don't let them tell you that. Okay? Don't let them tell you that. There's a lot of that goes on. When they see you, when they see that transformation coming, oh, here they come. Oh, here they come. Oh, you know, woo-wah. This and that. You know what I'm saying? Here they come. It should be this. It should be that. we should be this, we should be that. You know, this is what you should do. This is how you should do. No, I should do what God told me to do. If you have enjoyed this dark feminine tarot tea, please, y'all, stick around. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself. Jump in the comments. Thank you so much for your membership. We're going to continue to explore. Maybe, you know, down the line, we start thinking about, you know, maybe a little podcast type vibe where we can just vibe maybe once or twice a month in a little podcast style environment. But, you know, that's down the line, y'all. Okay, but I'm just throwing it out there. So I want to thank y'all so much. You know, I gotta go ahead and ring that bell. Okay, again, you can catch me if you have enjoyed this dark feminine tarot tea. You can always catch me for a personal reading at dftarottea@gmail.com. Okay, you can always throw a little tea my way at dfteabox@gmail.com. Okay, and of course, you can always just come over here and hang out in the membership area. We just talk and chat. You know, you feel me? Okay. And as always, y'all, I be in these tarot streets, okay? Divine feminine tarot streets, dark feminine tarot streets. You know, I be in these tarot streets. And I will catch y'all in the next one.